Hello and welcome back. So in today's video, we're going to talk about the minor degree. What it is, how is it offered, and what are the criteria considered while offering the minor degree. But before we get on to the minor degree, we should know about the major degree. So when you join a college, you join a particular degree program. Like I joined BTech in Biomedical Engineering. So this BTech in Biomedical Engineering will be my major degree. You might have heard a lot of people say that I'm majoring in computer science or I'm majoring in biomedical engineering. So the degree that you get at a college by default is your major degree. Now suppose I always wanted to study computer science, but somehow I could not get into computer science, but I got chemical engineering. Or even better, let's say I'm studying biomedical engineering and I'm interested in the field of biomechanics. So I would want to gain skills in the field of mechanical physics too, so that I can develop my skill set and advance my career in the field of biomechanics. And in this scenario, gaining a specialization in mechanical engineering will help me a lot, will be an added benefit. It will be a great validation of my interests. This is where minor degree comes into picture. So many colleges have this provision of providing a minor degree to the students who are already doing a major degree in that particular college. But this awarding and allocating of a minor degree is based upon certain guidelines. And these guidelines can be different for different colleges. But in this video, we are going to talk specifically about the guidelines for NIT Rourkela. And you can check the guidelines for any college on the official website of that college. And after these guidelines, we will talk about some advantages or some disadvantages that can be there in a minor degree. So this minor degree starts from the second year of the college, or you can say from the third semester of a college. Now the allocation of the minor degree is based upon certain guidelines, which we'll see now. So the first is that in order to be eligible for a minor degree, you should have at least 8 CGPA in your first year, and you should not have any backlogs. And the second is that the number of students which will be accepted into a minor degree program is decided by the departments themselves. So the allocation here will be based upon merit because the seats are limited. So higher your CGPA, higher will be your chances of getting your desired minor degree course. Now the third is that suppose you got into a minor degree course, then you will have to take up an additional 6 courses, out of which 4 will be theory and 2 will be lab courses, and you will have to do these courses along with your major degree. And these courses will be of a total of 16 credits, which you will have to complete from 3rd to 8th semester in order to get the minor degree. Now the fourth is that the classes and exams of these minor degrees will be held along with your major degree, and the credit requirement of this minor will be over and above the minimum credit requirement for BTech. So it will be an overall additional endeavor. Now the fifth is that if you are able to complete all these requirements in the given amount of time, then you will be awarded this minor degree, and the grades of this minor degree will be reflected separately on your grade card. That means the marks and the grades of this minor degree will not affect the statistics of your major degree. Now one important thing here to note about the minor degree is that you will have to do it along with your major degree. So there might be some clashes in the timings of the class of major and minor degree, and even there can be clashes in exams too. And even if there are no clashes, then too it will be a bit hectic. So you will have to manage your time accordingly. So I'll advise you to take up the minor degree if you are passionate about the course, not just to gain an additional degree. Now this minor degree thing is a bit new, at least to our education system. So the corporate world hasn't adopted it well till now. Usually the companies that come for placement and for internships, they do not allow minor degree holders to sit for the placements. That means suppose if you are from mechanical engineering and you have a minor degree in computer science, then you will not be eligible for sitting into the placements of the companies which have come for computer science only. But some companies are considering the minor degree courses also, so the scenario is surely going to change in a few years. But for now, it's almost impossible to quantify the exact advantages and disadvantages of this minor degree. But one thing is for sure that if you have done a minor degree, it will be a great addition to your skill sets, and it will help you a lot in applying for higher studies or for research based projects or internships. So, in a nutshell, this minor degree is a great opportunity to gain additional skills, but only if you are passionate about that course. I hope this helps in some or the other way. But still, if you have some doubts in this topic or any other, feel free to comment on any of my videos and I'll reply as soon as possible. And you can also message me on Instagram. The link is in the description below. So hit like if you find this video useful, share it with your friends, and do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because a lot more content based upon the college students is coming up in the next few weeks. So see you in the next video. Have a great day. Bye bye.